welcome back to another Thick Thursday. So happy to be here for Thick Thursday. I have missed Thick Thursday. I'm feeling very thick myself today, so it is a good day. I'm Devin Howard, you guys. You can find me on Instagram as @DevinHoward.
Hello, everyone. I am Courtney Revolution. You already know me, Devin. I was being nosy and reading the chat while you were talking. I said, what they talking about? You already know me, girl. How you doing, Devin? And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to the Teen Tribe. Welcome to Thick Thursday, as Devin already said. How you doing, Devin?
I am doing so well, Courtney, especially after that intro. There is nothing like a little dose of Courtney in the morning to really get you up and going, get those energy levels high for the day. So I am feeling really good. How are you doing? How was your night last night? Did you do anything special?
Devin, I'm not even going to lie. I had an excellent night, and the reason why is because I popped a whole bunch of garbage into my air fryer, and then I ate it all up. And while I ate it all up, girl, I had Super Mario 64 by way of the Switch on my television screen, girl. Lots of wing cap flying, metal cap, deep sea running, jumping out of waterfalls, saving the princess at the end of the day. You already know me. I'm a Nintendo freak. One up mushroom on my arm. Bam. So that's how my night was. How was your night, Devin Howard? What'd you do, girl? What'd you get into?
Okay, so I just realized as I asked you that question, I was supposed to watch Road Rules, but I didn't. I forgot, so sorry about it. But I did watch Bling Empire. Have any of you guys in the chat, or you, Courtney, have you seen it?
Oh, Devin, we love the old Bling Empire here. Me and Alex have been telling the T-Tribe they need to get up on their ponies and gallop right to the Netflix. It's good, right? I've only seen a few episodes, but I love it.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's really good. I've always really enjoyed the shows that highlight the lives of like the uber rich, and this show totally does that. The cast, pretty much everybody in that cast except for one guy has access to just loads of money, and the way they choose to spend it and like the different problems that they have with one another are so interesting. And also it's in LA, so you get to see all of these places that we go to and see how they kind of like operate in those kinds of environments. So I really do like that show. I think it's really good. I really recommend it for those of you who haven't started it yet. It is on Netflix. Check it out. Also, I saw Miss Mika in the chat. So Courtney,
oh, Mika's here?
Yes, she's here. Hello, Mika. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tia. And we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Thick Thursday to our good sis Mika all the way out there in Nebraska. Hope you're keeping safe and warm, sis. Shout out to Meeks.
Yes, stay warm for sure. I feel like Nebraska is probably very cold right now. Okay, so Brittany says, yes, Devin, we love Bling Empire and the Kylie doppelganger. You're right. That girl does look like Kylie. I don't remember what her name is right now, but she's very pretty. I always look at her and I'm like, wow, she's so pretty. But yeah, she looks like Kylie. It's true. She is the Kylie doppelganger. Do you agree with that statement, Courtney?
I also forget what the character's name is, but I have been seeing that online, and I didn't realize it when I was watching the show, but once it was sort of brought up, then I was like, huh, you know?
Yeah, it's funny, but she also seems to be a bit of a troublemaker on the show if you are watching watching it a little bit more if you're a few episodes in. But you guys, so let's talk about the docket today, because I could get carried away talking about Bling Empire, and I really want to fill you in on all this tea that's happening in Hollywood right now. So there's more news coming from Southern Charm's Madison LaCroix. Let us know in the chat if you watch Southern Charm. She has a possible relationship or a fling with Alex Rodriguez, aka J-Lo's man. Lil Uzi Vert is rocking a new piece of statement jewelry, and well, it's not something I would technically go for myself. We'll talk about it. Courtney, I'm curious to hear what you think about this. Lamar Odom is taking up a new sport. He's planning on boxing this summer. I'm not going to tell you who it is. It's a secret. I'll tell you who his boxing partner is. God, tease that. But it seems like a very unfair fight. JoJo Siwa revealed that she is in a relationship, could not be happier for her. The Weeknd also explained what all of that like plastic surgery and all that prosthetic makeup was for, and we're gonna discuss all of that. We're also talking about new music from Megan Thee Stallion, Demi Lovato, Dua Lipa, and then behind those card Jenner gates, you guys, we're talking about James Charles trying to prank the famous family, and obviously we know the Card Jenners love a good prank, so one member of this family really did not fall for it. And then we also have an update on Khloe and Tristan and their relationship. And then finally, our OMT story of the day, we have an update regarding Kim and Kanye's divorce and how Kim is planning a divorce party for once it's all over. Stay tuned, you guys. The tea is very, very hot today, and I can't wait to dive into it with you. So let's just get right to it. Let's pour that tea up.
Wait, Devin, hold on. Girl, hold on. I got a question, Devin Howard. Now listen, before I get into it, you're the vegan queen, right, Devin?
Yes, ma'am.
You done been here. This is like now your third day this week because you've been here a minute. In case y'all don't know, Devin is literally the OG. Devin, since you're the vegan queen, before we spill the tea, what is the best vegan thing you have either had or created in the last 6 months? Give the Tea Tribe a good recommendation for them to search up and look.
Okay, so one thing that I made, which I was very proud of myself for, was a vegan spicy vodka sauce. So for those of you who are on TikTok, there was a phase where like Gigi's spicy vodka sauce was going viral. Gigi Hadid did not invent vodka sauce, but like whatever, we'll give her credit for this TikTok trend. So I actually took that recipe and just turned it vegan by using vegan butter, which is available at like any major grocery store, and coconut milk, which sounds like it would taste really bad, but when you mix the coconut milk with the garlic and all the red pepper chili flakes, you actually don't taste any coconut flavor at all. I've made this for non-vegans as well, and they really, really liked it. Nobody said it tasted coconutty. It is so delicious, the kind of thing where I could eat like the whole pot in one sitting, which is bad. Like I really shouldn't do that, but I have no self-control when it comes to pasta. But what have you made in all of this quarantine craziness? Is there any like new recipe or new meal that you've had, Courtney, that you really like?
Honestly, I don't have anything new, but let me tell you what I just rediscovered, Devin. And it's new because I have an air fryer now. TGI Fridays, for those of y'all that live in the freezer section in Supermarket Girl, TGI Fridays, girl, they have the fried jalapeno poppers, and then they come with like a raspberry habanero sauce on the side, girl. Pop those in the air fryer, and it tastes just like you at TGI Fridays, which I would not want to be at, which is why I'm glad I have them at home. So, bam, shout out to the air fryer. Bam, shout out to the vegan sauce, that spicy vodka sauce. And now it's time for date. Bam!
I just really I want to say welcome to the air fryer club. People that have air fryers are like members of the elite. So welcome. We're glad to have you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Period.
Yeah, I love those TGI Fridays potato skins. Nicole says she likes those too. I remember eating those when I was a kid. So freaking good. I should try to veganize those because that sounds amazing. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get into the news, you guys. Let's talk about Southern Charm. So that Southern Charm's Madison LaCroix has been at the center of quite a bit of drama recently. Last week, she was rumored to have been dating Jay Cutler. You guys talked about that. She also, during last week's reunion episode with Andy Cohen, it was also revealed that she may have had an affair with a married ex-MLB player. The exchange that was had turned into this really heated argument, with Madison denying the claims that she had ever slept with the man in question and that they had only ever communicated over social media. Other cast members, most notably Craig, immediately accused her of lying and said that she had flown to Miami to meet this mystery man before. So Madison was trying to cover her tracks, and Craig obviously is calling her out for for actually going out and meeting this married person. And then when news broke, Madison immediately commented that she has only ever spoken on the phone with this ex-MLB player, who is Alex Rodriguez, for those of you who don't know, J-Lo's man, and that their relationship has only ever been like acquaintances and somewhat platonic. She said, quote, "I don't know what to do. I've tried to be as quiet as possible. I don't want anything bad for his family or mine. We are definitely innocent in this." Sources close to Alex had maintained that he and Madison never actually met, and all of this drama comes after all of that news I mentioned at the top of this story, with Madison having this little rendezvous with Jay Cutler following his divorce from Kristen Cavallari. And she ended up posting all of those screenshots of messages between her and Jay to kind of clear her name and, well, I guess exonerate both of them. So, okay, I feel like this kind of situation is always sticky for the other woman, you know, because it always ends up turning into her fault, even though it takes two to tango. A-Rod should not be sliding into the DMs of other girls when he is with J-Lo. But I also think that, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. So maybe there was something going on there. Maybe she's downplaying it. Maybe it's not as bad as this Craig guy said. But I don't watch Southern Charm, so I can't really have this, like, really, you know, involved opinion. But Courtney, I want to ask you, what do you think is happening with her life? What are you inclined to believe here?
Firstly, I wish I watched Southern Charm as well, Devin, so I could know whether Madison is like a messy character or is she kind of like a Chrishell, where you kind of get the feeling from Selling Sunset, y'all, Chrishell Styles. You get the feeling that she means well all of the time. In this particular case, because I truly am on the outside looking in with barely even knowing who Madison LaCroix is, I'm inclined to believe her because, you know, I feel like when there is sort of like a cheatation allegation, immediately we all want to like jump on the other woman or the other man, depending on who it is. But that might not be the case. It really could be innocent. But on the other side of things, y'all, what exactly do A-Rod and this young lady have to speak about? If you are a Southern Charm fan watching, would Madison and Alexander Rodriguez, would they have anything in common? You know what I mean? Like, what would they have to talk about if it were so innocent, right? And why couldn't
Yeah.
they talk about it without J-Lo? Why wasn't J-Lo on the phone? She couldn't be on speak.
Right.
Why he couldn't be on speak? Right? Like, you know
Well,
what
and
I mean? Weird.
also, like, even if it was just text messages or phone calls or whatever, at least for me, if I was in a relationship with somebody and they connected with another girl that I didn't know about on Instagram and was texting, DMing, and calling her, I feel like that's emotional cheating in a way. Like, I don't think that is an honest relationship. So I don't know. I have a lot of questions about this. I did read some things on Dumois. I'm obsessed with Dumois. I'm sure you guys are too. Is that how you say it though, Courtney? Am I saying it right?
Devin, to be truthful, IDKWTF you're talking about. What is that?
Oh,
What is that?
you don't know Dumois? Oh my God. Okay. Courtney, you gotta follow them. You gotta follow them on Instagram. I will share it with you after the show because people write in anonymously and spill all of this tea about celebrities, like people that they've worked with or slept with or friends or whatever. And there is so much information. People knew about Kim and Kanye's divorce before it was announced. People were writing in about this. Apparently, J-Lo and A-Rod have a very like jealous relationship, and whenever A-Rod takes their private jet anywhere, J-Lo requires to see the flight manifest so she knows exactly who's on the flight, because I guess there have been issues in the past where he does try and fly girls out. He does try and, you know, that's at least what people are saying. This is all speculation, not confirmation, as Courtney likes to say. So, but that's just what I've read. It seems like they have some tension in their relationship, but we don't really know. There's also a anonymous message in there about J-Lo and A-Rod having an open relationship. I don't believe that's the case. I don't see J-Lo being okay with an open relationship. She doesn't need to be okay with an open relationship. You know what I mean? Any guy that has J-Lo is lucky to have her. So, but anyway, that's that story. So in the chat, let us know what you think about all of this. Let us know if Madison is a messy character in the show. And also, Hollyscoop says it's pronounced Domois. Domois. Okay, and I am officially a French woman. Now let's get into the next update. Okay, let's talk about Lil Uzi Vert and his new jewelry. Okay, so he has decided to open his third eye. And if you know me, you know I'm all about meditation. I'm all about like awakening and all of this. So I like that he is focusing on his third eye, but he's doing it in a way that I definitely would not. So he posted to social media yesterday and showed off a new forehead piercing, a new $24 million pink diamond that he had implanted into his forehead. You guys can see it here. That looks painful to me. It looks so painful, but I guess if it's all healed, there's no issue there. He explained to his fans that he's been paying for the stone for a while now, so that he could like save up to buy the expensive piece because it is $24 million, like I mentioned. He said, quote, "I've been paying for a natural pink diamond from Elliot for years now. This one stone costs so much. I've been paying for it since 2017. That was the first time I saw a real natural pink diamond. Diamonds suit a lot of M's in my face." I'm not sure what that last statement means, but anyway, Lil Uzi continued to speak to fans about the jewelry on Twitter, saying that it currently is resting on a long bar to accommodate his swelling, and once the piercing adjusts with his body, the stone will be affixed to a shorter bar to keep it from moving as much. It is a statement piece. So here are my thoughts. This is not the type of piercing that I would get, but whatever floats your boat, Lil Uzi Vert, you do you. My concern, if I were to have a $24 million diamond put onto my forehead, is that I would be the target for very scary robbers, burglars, who would do whatever they could to rip it out of my face and sell it on the black market. So to me, this is just like putting a target on his forehead. But what are your thoughts on this, Courtney?
I love Lil Uzi. When I saw this, Devin, my immediate thought was, I know people are going to have the same concerns that you have. Obviously, I have them as well. But to me, it's no different than when I was in high school and every single girl, it felt like I knew, had that Monroe piercing, like right here. Y'all remember, y'all, if you're a particular age, it was real popular. Like 2004 to 2011, I'll say. And it's like that little, it's supposed to be a mole, basically, but it's a facial piercing. It made me think of that, but on a way richer scale. But hey, his face, his head, his money, right? If he gets punched in the head, I would be very sad. But at the end of the day, he's the one that chose to put a little jewel in the middle of his head. Go off. Maybe he wants to be an anime character, girl. Maybe he wants to be Steven Universe. And I can't be mad at that. My boyfriend loves that show. So, I mean, if he didn't want to put the crystal in the belly button and put it on his forehead, that's what he chose to do.
Oh my god. I don't even know who Steven Universe is, but yeah.
That makes it even better. Yes. Devin, please Google Steven Universe after the show. And please just imagine this cartoon character taking his jewel out his belly button and sticking it on his head. Lil Uzi want to be a crystal gem, girl.
Okay, I have homework. My homework for after the show, watch like Road Rules Challenge and Google Steven Universe so I can try and figure out this reference. But yeah, so that's that update, you guys. He now has a pink diamond on his forehead, and yes, those Monroe piercings were super popular, especially among the scene kids, at least where I was from. Courtney, was it the same for you? The scenesters would have the Monroe piercing. Oh, you know what? Looks like we lost Courtney, so let's just assume that he said yes, you guys. And I'm going to move on into our next update. This one, oh, Courtney's back. Okay. Just likes to disappear for a second and then come right back. Okay. Let's talk about Lamar Odom because he is trying out a new sport. This is boxing. He's going to be in a celebrity boxing match. So he's apparently set to fight former pop star Aaron Carter in a celebrity boxing match set for this upcoming June. Now, we reported last year that Lamar had been training for a celebrity boxing league, and according to TMZ, it looks like this is something that may actually be going down. Aaron released a video to TMZ explaining to fans that he is totally ready for the fight. He's very excited and very enthusiastic for the upcoming match. He also told the outlet that he, quote, grew up street fighting, so he's prepared. Hard to imagine the guy that's saying, I want candy, was actually street fighting, but I guess Aaron had a secret life that we didn't know about when he was a little kid. Both Aaron and Lamar have struggled with substance abuse in the past and have been working towards redeeming themselves in recent years. So Lamar Odom is 6'10". We Googled this before the show. Aaron Carter is 6 foot. They're both tall guys, but Lamar is way taller, and to me this seems like a super unfair fight. But Courtney, what's your takeaway from this celebrity boxing match?
I'm curious to know why Aaron Carter is doing this versus making his adult performer career as strong as it can be. Maybe this is part of the plan. Maybe he knows, Devin, that he's going to go into the ring and be turned into a pile of sticks. Maybe he knows that. And he feels like maybe getting his name out there, linking it to Lamar Odom will get the people talking. Obviously, here we are. And it will get more clicks and subscriptions for wherever he performs. You know, like, we know Lamar is going to win this. I think that Aaron is just trying to get his name back out there because, y'all, when was the last time we spoke about Aaron Carter? Was when he was doing the sex work online. So look, here we are. Maybe he's got a Courtney on his team, girl, that is like, this is how to get your name back out there. You need to go and get beat up by Lamar Odom. Because, I mean, like, we know how it's going to end, and it's going to be entertaining. Maybe the nostalgia of it all will translate into subscriptions. We can only hope, right? As long as Aaron Carter is not doing things he's not supposed to be doing with substances, go off, girl. Just don't hurt nobody, and be safe.
Yeah, be safe. That's the best advice, I think, because we just want to see him get better. Okay, let's move into our next update. JoJo Siwa. I am so happy for JoJo Siwa. She is in a relationship. So she spoke to Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show last night, and she revealed the big news when she was talking to the host about her recent coming out, which I was living for that, by the way. I thought it was so amazing. She spoke very casually about her girlfriend and how they've been talking through this entire coming out process together. She says that they are currently long distance, but they FaceTime all the time. So JoJo actually told Jimmy this. Now, Leo, can you hit that clip for us?
I do have the most amazing, wonderful, perfect, most beautiful girlfriend in the whole world. It's not something I'm ashamed of.
I'm so happy for her. It makes me really happy. She said that her close friends and family have known for a while, but it was her girlfriend that helped give her the confidence that she needed to open up about, you know, being herself and just being open about her sexuality. She didn't name drop her girlfriend or get into specifics regarding their relationship, but it did sound as if they are quite close, and she feels very comfortable confiding in her partner. She obviously relies on her a lot, and they do a lot to uplift each other. So that is so incredible. She also told Jimmy how freeing it's been since she did come out, and she loves that she's able to be open with her fans. She said, quote, "About 10 minutes before I came out to do this interview today, I was again on the phone with my girl and I started crying, and she's like, 'What's wrong with you?' And I'm like, I'm just so happy because now I get to share what makes me the happiest with the world, and it makes my heart so happy." Love it, living for it, great. I think JoJo Siwa is doing such a good thing for her younger fans. She's just normalizing loving who you want to love, and props to her. Courtney, what are your thoughts about this?
This is cute. I'm excited for her. I think for me, the best part about it all, besides the fact that JoJo is becoming so comfortable with who she is the fact, Devin, I love when they don't tell us who they're dating. Because immediately that becomes what kind of girl is JoJo dating? She looks like this, and JoJo is now this kind of person. People are literally weird. And they make these weird judgments without it being their career. And they just like expect that to be the end all be all. at the end of the day, I'm glad that JoJo has found someone because there is someone for everyone. And also, random Devin, and I won't harp on this for too long, but couldn't y'all see Todrick and JoJo Siwa coming out with a clothing line together? They dress very similarly with the sequins and the streamers and the band get up. They need to be coming out with somebody's Kohl's gay teen line. They need to do something. Now Todrick just bought this new home. Now JoJo, you need to be placing some calls because that's the idea right there. Devin, I'm telling you, that's it. They dress alike. I'm telling you.
They do dress alike. Courtney always coming up with the best plans for celebrities. We need to get you into PR, please. Let's get into this next update. I think this is, oh no, we're not quite at, is this a music spotlight update? I'm not sure. Anyway, The Weeknd, he has revealed, I'm still getting the hang of things, you guys. Thanks for bearing with me.
You're doing great, Devin. I love it.
So The Weeknd, we saw that he was wearing all of that like prosthetic makeup, not jewelry, and all those bandages. And I remember when I first saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, what did The Weeknd do to his face? Because I thought he truly did actually get a whole, facial reconstructive surgery. But he is opening up about the creative decisions surrounding his most recent After Hours era persona. So he spoke to Variety between rehearsals for the upcoming Super Bowl halftime show, and he explained what the bandaged face and extreme plastic surgery has been about in regards to his recent music. He said, quote, "The significance of the entire head bandages is reflecting on the absurd culture of Hollywood celebrity and people manipulating themselves for superficial reasons to please and be validated. It's all a progression, and we catch the character storyline hit heightened levels of danger and absurdity as his tale goes on." And he goes on to say that while the character in his portrayal isn't particularly attractive, it's more important to him to tell a compelling story than maintain a constant sex appeal physically. So we've been watching The Weeknd go through this like plastic surgery transformation with his music for around a year now, both in music videos and in public. And now he's telling us the reason behind it. I think it's a really interesting message to share. Obviously, with celebrities and social media, people are much more inclined to go drop a ton of money getting plastic surgery or some sort of cosmetic enhancements. And I have absolutely no problem with that. If it makes you feel good, you should go ahead and do it. But I think we are entering this like culture of like, okay, my face isn't good enough. I want to look like this. And, it's a picture of Kylie Jenner, or it's a picture of Bella Hadid or whoever. And, there's two sides to everything. So what do you think of this creative decision for Courtney? Do you think that for The Weeknd, Courtney, and do you think that he is sending out a good message?
You know what I appreciate, Devin, about this? I just appreciate the fact that The Weeknd put out an era that had a message. You guys know that we're currently where the state of music is like an artist can put out an album every year, every 8-9 months, and it's just like an aesthetic instead of there really being a message. And I won't name names or give any examples because I won't rile the girls up. But it seems like nowadays it's more so about just putting out like a hot single and hoping that, some 15-year-old on TikTok makes a routine and it goes number one. But I like the fact that The Weeknd, okay, Corvette, hop in the, okay, no. But I just like the fact that The Weeknd took a moment and he sat down and was like, listen, there's a lot of things going on. How can I express this physically as well as artistically? And I think that he's doing a great job. And I hope that the actual climax is at the Super Bowl at this point. Because I will be watching, especially after knowing how much money he spent.
Me too. I'm super excited about this performance. I have always really liked The Weeknd's music. I think he's really, really talented, and he does put out stuff that's meaningful, which I think is important. There's a time and place for just like the fun pop beat that you do the TikTok dance to, and then there's also a time and place for something that has a little bit more substance and a little bit more value. But speaking of dancey songs, let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. She released the new music video for Cry Baby, and I really, really liked the music video. I thought it was fun. So it dropped last night, and the music video is super colorful, as you can see. It kind of gives gives another, Alice in Wonderland vibe. Only this time it's set in a toy store. She's joined by DaBaby in the video, collabing on the single from her debut album, Good News. The video itself is directed by Colin Tilley, who's worked with Megan in the past on the videos for WAP, Body, and Don't Stop. Crybaby has gained over 120 million streams since it was released, and it's even sparked the hashtag Crybaby Challenge online, with many celebrities hopping in on the trend. I thought the music video was a lot of fun. I'm not the type of person to get super excited about a music video unless it's like Ariana Grande. But I do like a music video. If it's a good one, I'm willing to sit through the whole thing. Crybaby was one of those ones where I actually would be down to sit and watch the whole thing and enjoy it and not feel like, okay, after 2 minutes, I'm ready to turn it off. What did you think of the music video? Did you like it?
Yes, I did like the music video. I think for me, I think I need to personally manage my expectations when it comes to Megan's single choices and visuals. The visual was great, right? It did remind me heavily of WAP, which is fine. It just felt like, oh, well, I've kind of seen this before. Um, I want more from Megan, Devin, and I've been feeling this way a little bit for a while, where I just feel like it's good. It's really good. I just feel like I want to feel as though Megan is more exceptional than I already feel. I feel like Megan is exceptional, but I feel like she's not proving that as of recently. Music exclusive. The album was great. The visual for the song was great. To be honest, y'all, maybe I'm just sick of DaBaby. And I like him generally, but like I'm feeling kind of Lizzo about him. Like, girl, DaBaby doesn't need to be on every song. Y'all are lucky I didn't go on my 25-minute rant here on my own channel about how DaBaby didn't need to be on Levitating by Dua Lipa. But, the labels look for a hit, Devin, and DaBaby is Megan's work husband, so here we are. It was just okay. It was just okay. It definitely was not bad at all. It was good. I want more.
I see what you're saying. Maybe she's feeling a lot of pressure to like come out with hit after hit after hit and kind of keep that train going without really taking any downtime to get creatively inspired. And I think that that's really important for artists because, like you said earlier on in the show, we're in an era right now where artists can release album after album after album after EP after single, and it's like at some point you need to take a step back and find things that inspire you and get those creative juices flowing again so that you're not super drained. So maybe that's what's happening here and why you're sort of feeling like there's something lacking in that department. But let's get into another artist who's also been releasing hit after hit. Let's talk about Dua Lipa, okay? Because or no, actually, that's coming up next. We're talking about Demi Lovato right now. So Demi Lovato, super excited about this one. She premiered a new music video and a new single this morning for her song, What Other People Say. The track was accompanied by this kind of like Guess Who style board game music video, which was interesting. And the singers are animated onto each little flippy thing. I don't know what it's called. Demi and Sam teased out the song yesterday on their social media with some high fashion photography, and Demi was posing in Balenciaga and Sam dressed in Marni and Sandro threads. I don't know, Sandro threads? I don't know how you say that. And she wrote on her Instagram, What Other People Say is out Thursday with Sam Fisher. These lyrics are so special to my heart. I can't wait to share this one with you. And the new music surprised many fans and finds Demi moving towards that pop rock genre, which we were just talking about yesterday with Miley Cyrus. She is fully embracing that rock star persona, and it looks like Demi is sort of following in similar footsteps. Courtney, what are your thoughts? Do you like Demi kind of moving back into this rock genre? Do you think it's a good fit for her?
I think that Demi in the future will definitely excel in pop rock. I don't think that this song in particular is leaning in that direction. I think it's just a song. Devin? It's a good song, And the number one thing that I want to say when I listened to it was I felt like it was very honest. And I felt like I Love Me was like also very honest. I think this is what I expect from Demi. Gorgeous lyrically. I want to hear Demi not caring about her issues, and not even that. How about I want to hear, what does Demi sound like in 2021 calling up her girls and going to the club? What's Neon Lights in 2021 sound like, Demi? What's that? You know, I understand Demi has a lot of self-confidence issues, and she's been through a lot, and you know, she don't want to read our comments and people are mean to her. I understand that. But like, what about Demi? Do you have off time? And when you are on your off time, what you do? Do you ever just like dance in the living room alone, Demi, and just have a party? Like, where's that song? You know?
You know what? When I feel the same way, and you actually put the thoughts that I was having into words. I didn't really know how to articulate that, because when I did hear the song for the first time, I was like, it's a fun beat, it's a good song. Like I liked listening to it, but it's once again another song about Demi and her struggles. And I think it's really important for her to have an outlet to to sing about and talk about these kinds of things. But Demi is more than just her past. Demi, I think, has a really bright future, and I want her to be excited about it and put out songs that reflect that, because she is on such a good track right now. So I'm with you, Courtney, 100%. That's not even something that I really realized. I was like, because I was thinking that, but I didn't know how to articulate it. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. And now let's talk about Dua Lipa really quickly. So she announced a new single. She will be releasing a new song called We're Good next Thursday, February 11th. She posted to her Twitter account, and she showed off a cover for this song along with the lines of her recent Future Nostalgia album are in a high fashion kind of vibe right there, as you can see. This follows the release of her sophomore album from last year, which went to the Billboard Top 200. Sorry about that. Are you excited about Dua Lipa's new music, Courtney?
Before I give my thoughts on Miss Dula, we gotta shout out Amanda! Hey, Amanda. Amanda's always here just about every single day. And it is now our time to remind the beautiful folks of the T-Tribe to like this video, share this video, and if you're after sipping, tell us what you're thinking right now. Go ahead and write a little comment. But Devin, honestly, shout out to Dula Peep. Not shout out to her. Actually, let me take my shout out back. Dua, you played yourself, because Dua been all over the world. She been traveling, Dora the Explorer, no mask on, Devin. I ain't see a mask in sight, girl. But I'm not gonna lie, we will be streaming. And also, because I know Wesley's also wondering the same thing. Devin, if Dua Lipa put out this We're Good and the B-sides of Future Nostalgia do not have Miss Normani on it, Dua, Keepit, period. Keep it, because that's what we're looking for. We want Normani.
Yes.
And that's what I'm looking for. Go off to We're Good. We're gonna, but when the B-sides come out, if you don't have Normani, Dua, pack your suitcase and go on another vacation.
I'm with you 100%. I want Normani too. What the hell? Oh, Amanda, she gave us $9.99. Amanda! Let's do a quick toast to Amanda. Cheers to Amanda.
Cheers to our dear.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now, you know what, Courtney? We have officially arrived at the Car Jenner gates. And beep, beep, I want to be let in. Here are the damn keys.
I got him, girl! If you guys are all set for all of the tea from behind the Car Jenner gates, be sure to turn your volumes down for Car Jenner Tea Time! Hello to everyone in my studio, which is not just myself. Bam!
Love it. Okay, so this first Car Jenner Tea Time story has to do with James Charles. So he is the latest celebrity to jump on TikTok's I'm Busy challenge. We talked about this yesterday with Kendall Jenner and Jasmine Sky. That's who it was, right? I'm forgetting now. But James called Kris Jenner, Lil Nas X, BB Rexa, JoJo Siwa, Iggy Azalea, And of course, everybody is so confused because when you get that FaceTime call and you answer and then they're like, I'm busy. It's like, wait, you called me. I didn't even want to talk to you. So most of the celebrities were really quick to respond to his, I'm actually super busy right now, by saying exactly that. You called me. What are you talking about? But there was one star who saw right through his prank. When James called Kim Kardashian, she responded like this. Leo, can you put it up there for us?
TikTok are you doing?
Hey.
What TikTok scam are you doing right now?
No! You're so annoying!
You're so annoying!
Oh my god, that was the. Wait, do another James Charles impression, please.
He said, oh my god, you're so annoying, Cam, I'm trying to go viral, that's why I called you, please. I'm like, ugh. Y'all, please. It's only this show, Devin, that I interact with James Charles anything. I literally have him muted on everything. So when we get James Charles news, I'm like, oh, brother, rather, oh, sister, here we go again. I'm asked incoming.
I'm dead. That's so funny. Well, you guys, it turns out Kim is a cool mom. She knew about this TikTok prank, maybe because Kendall Jenner already told her about it because she was the subject of this TikTok prank too. She saw right through it, decided to call James Charles out. I have to say, I respect that she called James Charles out and didn't fake it just for the effect and just for the video. So... yeah, or not. I said Jasmine Sky before, but I meant to say Justine Sky. That clicked for me. It's like it's a J name. Not. I don't know why that couldn't happen. Anyway,
we noticed.
It just clicked for me. I was like, I said the wrong name. Anyway, Courtney, you already gave me your thoughts on all that, so I'm not even going to ask you a question. I think we should just move on and talk about another person that we love over here on this channel, Trashy Tristan Thompson. So Khloe and Tristan appear to be better than ever. A source close to ET said that the couple's relationship is stronger than ever, and Khloe and Tristan are both working hard to keep what they have going strong. They're trying to stay happy. They're trying to stay on the same page. The source reveals, quote, Tristan and Khloe spend a lot of time on the phone while he's in Boston, FaceTiming, texting, talking, and Khloe has tried to visit whenever she has the time to. They also do lots of sending gifts, like having flowers, balloons, etc. delivered, and when they are together, they love to shop, have nice meals, and be outside whenever possible. Khloe has also decided that she is willing to let go of Tristan's past transgressions, and she is looking towards the future instead of the past. According to the source, Khloe is focused on how they can build a family together and has tried to move past the cheating scandals Tristan has committed against her. They said, quote, Khloe forgives Tristan at this point, but she will never forget they are back to being committed or still in love and giving their relationship another chance and hoping that it will succeed this time around. All of this is leading up to what looks to be a very big season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians for Khloe and Tristan. A sneak peek from the final season of the hit reality show goes further into the conversation hinted at in the season teaser regarding a sibling for True. And in the clip, Khloe discusses with Tristan where she feels they are in that relationship. She says that she thinks it's time for them to start looking into having another baby. And Tristan actually was in agreement with that statement. He says in the clip, quote, I've always wanted 4 kids, so I have Prince and True, 2 down, 2 more to go. Oh. This is like not what I wanted for Khloe. I like wish Khloe just left Tristan in the past, co-parent with him, be on good terms, but this is not what any of us wanted for her. We wanted her to move on and find a man that was actually going to respect her. I'm glad that Tristan is at least sitting here and saying, I'm committed, I want more kids with you, but once a cheater, always a cheater, in my opinion, and I just feel like if he was willing to commit these kinds of acts before, he's going to be willing to do it again when, you know, their relationship is no longer rainbows and butterflies. Tristan is going to be seeking out a side chick somewhere else, and Khloe doesn't deserve that. Courtney, what are your thoughts?
I want to ask, because you've already given your stance, right, Devin? You've said once a cheater, always a cheater, right? Which is Great. I'm glad that you said that, right? So now I want to ask the T Tribe specifically, if you were Chloe, right, and you've been humiliated on a worldwide scale at this point, what do you believe Tristan could do for you to help you forgive him? Like Chloe's thing is what? Flowers and sending gifts and whatever, whatever. What if you were the parent to True and this happened to you, T Tribe? What's the thing that would make you maybe be like, all right, Tristan, you can get in the bed. You like moved covers over. Like, like what is going to be that thing for you? Is it a gift? Is it going to be, when it's safe enough, Tristan takes me and the kids to San Tropez? Like, what is it going to be for you? Or do you guys agree with Devin? Once a cheater, always a cheater. Leave it alone. We're co-parenting and we're finding us a rich wife or husband to take care of us. What are we doing? Travis is saying, happy Thursday, Devin, Courtney, and T Tribe. Shout out to our main Swiftie, Travis. Bam. Here in the chat, we are sending you all the love, Travis.
Thank you, Travis. Also, really quickly, I see Amanda saying, "Can we get a little 5, 6, 7, 8 for Miss Mika?" We did do the Miss Mika dance at the top of the show. I'm sorry that you missed it, but we had a lot of fun with it. It was great. But just to answer your question, and I think you guys already know my answer here, Tristan could do nothing for me. I mean, like fine, cheat once, maybe then you can get past it. I think Tristan has cheated more times than we even know about.
Yes.
But there's nothing, no gift, no trip, no nothing that would ever make me forget that. I'm the type of person that, like, I never forget that kind of thing. If somebody wrongs me, I'm like holding on to it longer than I probably should. So for me, I would not be able to do what Chloe is doing. What about you? Is there anything that he could do?
I don't think so. I think that at this point, if I were Chloe, I would say to Tristan, all of the love and the hope that you have, that you're saving to salvage our relationship, our romantic relationship, save all of that love and energy and make your relationship with True the strongest relationship you have. True and Prince. You go and you fix whatever is wrong with Jordan Craig, or if there's anything wrong, girl, they could be fine. But that's how I feel. I feel like it's never going to happen between us again. But your job now is to make sure that you are the daddy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like I would rather my kid choose you over me at that point. That's how hard you got to love my kid at that point,
Yes, exactly. 100%. I am totally with you. Let's move into our OMT story of the day, you guys. This one is about Kim Kardashian and the latest divorce plans, I suppose. So we've heard it's been kind of back and forth. Yesterday or the day before, Courtney, we talked about how Kim, sources were saying that Kim was sort of willing to give Kanye another chance. Courtney, we both called BS on that. We didn't believe it for a second. And of course, it didn't take long for that whole idea to be shot down completely by pretty much everybody. Sources have revealed that any communication between the former couple is completely shut down. And that's all in contrast to reports that we talked about earlier this week saying that they have been working through their differences. They have been talking on the phone and trying to find, this common ground on which to stand. It's even been confirmed by People magazine that Kanye has moved all 500 pairs of sneakers he owns, along with a good portion of the rest of his property, out of their Calabasas mansion. Fans are even speculating as to whether Kim has decided to turn his closet into a shooting space for her Skims line. I did see that on social media yesterday. This isn't the most surprising news in the world given what's been happening in recent months with them, but we do have some information about Kim's plans moving forward. And I'm really curious to hear what you think about this, Courtney. According to Heat magazine, Kim is looking to move forward out of this divorce as soon as she can. She apparently already has plans in motion for both her own mental health and how she and the rest of the Kardashians can capitalize on the publicity surrounding their split. Which, of course, we couldn't have expected less from them. The source said, quote, she's looking at hiring out a luxury resort, quite possibly on a private island where she can drink cocktails and dance. The kids will come too, but everyone wants Kim to indulge in some pampering and just relax. Of course, it will make for great TV too, so they'll be filming everything for her new reality show. Kim just feels this huge sense of positivity and freedom. She is finally excited about the future. This is technically Kim's divorce party, and this is the first hint at what could possibly be going on regarding that upcoming deal that the family made with Hulu for their reality show. And there hasn't been any really solid confirmations or information about what we can expect from Hulu's version of Keeping Up with the Kardashian, but this new insight does make it sound as if it won't be as hard to keep up with the family as fans had originally thought. Now, let's discuss this divorce party. I love a divorce party. I think it's a great idea for a man or a woman to be able to just embrace their freedom and embrace being away from any sort of toxicity. The only problem I have is that I don't think the kids should be involved. I don't think it should be a party where the kids are there, because that sends the wrong message to their dad. Just like with Khloe and Tristan, we want Tristan to be there and show up for True and Prince, be a good dad. We want True and Prince to be able to respect Tristan, just like we want all of Kim and Kanye's kids to still look at Kanye and say, we love our dad, he's amazing, he's here for us. That's the best thing for the kids. So, Courtney, what do you think about this news, this update regarding their divorce and the divorce party? Is this a good idea? Is it going to make good television? Where do you stand on all of this?
Devin, I'm going to tell you right now, my mind came to a screeching halt the second you read in the quote, her new reality show. Is it Kim's new reality show, or is it the family's ensemble reality show? Is it the three main sisters getting a reality show? What's going on? That's a question we can't answer yet, but I just want to get y'all's minds a churning, stir that tea, if you will. But yeah, I agree with you, Devin. I think that there's nothing wrong with a divorce party, but once you bring the kids into it, is it like we're celebrating leaving daddy? Like, that's kind of like how it reads. Like, she's going to a private island and she's going to have some cocktails. Oh, and the kids will be there too. And we're going to film it for the show. So now you got Damon Dash or whoever's friends with Kanye showing Kanye that your ex-wife and your babies is on a private island, twerking, shaking, jiggling, and everything else. And you are alone. Romantically.
Yes. I feel like if she wants to have a divorce party, send Chicago, Saint, North. I'm forgetting the other kid's name. What is the other kid's name?
Chicago, North. I'm forgetting somebody. It's Psalm, right?
Oh, yes, Psalm. Send them to Courtney's. Get your girls together. Do the divorce party. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not you, Courtney Kardashian. Or to you, Courtney. Whatever. You want to be a babysitter? You probably get paid a lot of money to be a Kar Jenner babysitter.
Probably, Devin. Lord knows I can't handle it. I just told y'all I can't cook, and then I said, "Oh, girl, 4 kids, bring them on."
No, I mean Kourtney Kardashian. I say that because I feel like she's the most equipped to handle that many kids as a babysitter. Kim can have her little party, invite some male strippers over if she wants it, get excited about the future, have the cameras rolling, just don't have the kids there. I see some of you in the chat. I think it's so funny. I think Wesley maybe said it's Kim's
Divorce
new show,
Island?
Divorce Island, the new Hulu reality show with Kim Kardashian. Love that. Love that. Such a good idea. I see people in here saying divorce parties are not for children. Josephina Yu says, in front of my daughter, I say we aren't together, but we co-parent really well. But with the rest of the world, I always say I'm happily divorced. That's exactly how it should be. You never want to talk bad about your former spouse or the father or mother of your children to your kids. Bianca says, you never want to see anyone go through a divorce. I wish they could work it out, but I truly hate it for the children. Yes, it's very sad. Yeah. It's very sad. Courtney, are you going to be watching the new Hulu reality show, whether it is just a continuation of Keeping Up with the Kardashian or Kim's new series, Divorce Island?
Honestly, Devin, I say I won't for the Kiki of the show, but I mean, y'all should know by now that I'm actually a Hulu stan. Hulu, feel free to run me my coin. So I say I won't, but I probably will. I'll probably watch this on Hulu more closely than when it was on E. Just because I literally live on Hulu. So, I mean, if it's there in all its glory on the homepage, I'm probably going to want to click it. And you already know, Devin, I ain't going to have no choice because, you know, I'm going to be sitting up here talking about it. So, I'll watch it. For the tribe!
For the tribe, doing it for the T tribe. I'm with you. I'll probably watch it as well. I don't have regular cable, so I do watch all the media that I consume is Amazon Prime, Netflix, and Hulu. So if it's on Hulu, I for sure will be watching it. Because I actually really did enjoy keeping up with the Kardashians, and I was sad to see it end, but I'm curious to see how it kind of gets revitalized now on a streaming network as opposed to on cable television. But you guys, that wraps up our show for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This is my last day on the Tea Tribe. Tomorrow you get our girl Gabby for Shambong Friday. She is amazing. I know you guys already love Gabby. I love her too, and you guys are gonna have so much fun with her tomorrow. But thank you so much for welcoming me back so warmly, Tea Tribe. It's been great. Courtney, any parting words before we go?
I just want to say thank you, Devin, for being here. As you guys know, Devin also works over at The Fumble, doing her own work, making sure that everything runs smoothly over there as well. So I'm so grateful that you took the time to come and hang out with me for a couple of days. And I know the T Tribe, I'll speak for y'all, no worries. But y'all can leave a comment. We're just really appreciative that you were here, Devin. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and everyone show Devin love in the chat. And if you're after sipping, say hi to Devin, and then go over to The Fumble, and then say hi to her over there.
Yeah.
And we'll be back with Gabby tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Courtney. It has been so much fun. I always love coming back to Hollyscoop and talking with you guys and spilling all the tea about celebrities and Hollywood. I love this kind of stuff, so it's really refreshing to be able to come back here and do this. You guys, if you have not subscribed to Hollyscoop yet, do it now. Make sure you like this video. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about all of these different stories. Do you like the idea of Kim's divorce party? How'd you feel about the Crybaby music video? Also, what I'd really like to know is what everyone thinks about Lil Uzi Vert's $24 million diamond forehead implant. Seems like a target, again, like I said. So just let us know what you think about all of that. Tap the bell for notifications. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Or I won't. Courtney will, but bye, guys.
Alrighty, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow for Shambong Friday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now it's time to wash your hands, Leo. You better wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands.